What's up, guys? We're here for another Rust What's Coming, and we're checking out a lot of the changes this week. Now, we only have one new item, but there's a lot of changes to things, kind of for, again, quality of life, adjusting the game, making it run a lot better. So let's touch on our new item, and it's actually the mailbox. And this is another thing for a bunch of stupid role players, as I'm sure a lot of you will complain. But I think it's a neat little thing. It's got little jokes on it, like pull my finger and this way and blah, 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 and this and that. And you can put some mail in here. Let's go ahead and just grab a note. Once you actually put something in it, it doesn't appear to be working right now. That's weird. But anyways, the little red dingleberry thing is supposed to pop up just like a real mailbox so that you know that you're getting mail. But for some reason, it's not working. But earlier it did. Oh, okay. Hi, Mr. Pig. You're actually here at perfect timing, Mr. Pig, because you're going to show one of the things I forgot. You can now... Yeah, you think you're faster? Sorry, buddy. You're not. You can burn... AI. So, not the most effective, but hey, if all you have is a flamethrower and you're being attacked by a bear, you can, flamethrower it. So, yeah, as you can see, we're getting hit markers, and obviously it's not very good at killing. But the big change here is the cupboard has actually been changed quite a bit. It can no longer be placed on terrain. It has to be placed on a walls, floor, ceiling, etc., etc. It has to be put on the building piece. It's also gotten a health increase. Now, that doesn't seem to be showing right here, but it now is at 200 health, the same as a door, and takes just about as long as the wooden door to actually break down. You can also code lock it, as you can see here, and this also prevents against griefing. And they're really trying to push the cupboard as an anti-grieving thing rather than something that's essential for building. So this is pushing more towards that direction there. And some other quality of life building things, once open, you can now pick up shutters, embrasures, and window bars, which is great. And again, to help against grieving, if you have building privilege with a hammer, you can take people's ladders off of your base, which is really nice. So that's actually a great little addition there. Now, I don't know why it's psychedelic purple, because again, earlier when testing it wasn't. This obviously will be ironed out. The spear is actually a little bit faster on the draw and does a little bit more damage. So it is actually a little more good to use in the beginning there. You'll also see that the crossbow actually has fixed the sights. It's kind of, it's hard to see, but really the sights are set to be more centered. It looks a little bit weird, but you can go ahead and try it yourself. They've also increased the reload time, or decreased, I should say, the reload time by like 0.8 or something. You can see it is kind of a more decent reload there. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, they've actually made HV arrows look like metal-tipped arrows, and we're hoping that this brings in the, different arrow types that we saw such a long time ago. But for some reason, they're not showing for me anymore, which is really strange. Oh, the bow is really weird. There we go. So you can see the metal arrow tip on the HV arrow now, which is kind of cool. This is probably a temporary placeholder until they put in the new arrow types. But nonetheless, it's exciting to see they're actually doing something with it, which is really, really cool. Other things to note, the heavy plate helmet is now a little bit better protection than the metal face mask. So they nerfed the heavy armor a lot, and they listened to feedback and this and that, and they gave the helmet a little bit more protection. For something that is at such a cost of not being able to see, you should be a little bit more protected in it. And that is the current kind of attempt to balance there. They've also added in officially the water jug. It is something you can actually carry. And this is your answer to, well, you know, I want to put my crop plots inside, but water catchers don't go on my ceiling, so it's a huge pain and blah, blah, blah. Well, you can fill this puppy up and put it in your inventory. And so you can fill up a bunch of jugs and go water everything or transfer them all to a storage bucket. As you can see, I am getting really bad frames right now as well. I figured I'd note that because you can see it. I don't know why. Again, it wasn't doing that earlier. The weird thing is I'm jumping between like 40 then 80 frames. So I have a lot of frames. It's just stuttery. Again, they're making performance fixes, so I'm sure that this won't be something we'll be seeing in the final update whenever it pushes out here later today. Now, with other crafting costs reduce, the map now crafts... Oh, where's the map? Items here. The map now crafts, I believe, in 5 seconds. All the signs have seen a reduction in cost, including the not very often used metal signs, which were super expensive. They are now brought down to 100 and 150 metal fragments. So they're much more practical to make and decorate with when they aren't costing something that is so valuable. So those are kind of the main changes there. Also, you will see that the semi-auto pistol and rifle have had some fire rate changes. You'll see this in the patch notes. The thing is, it's not... Whoa, okay, this is all funky purple as well. New skins, guys, all purple gun. No, I'm joking. But these aren't nerfed. What they've done is they've made it to where it's capped at how fast they can fire. This is to battle recoil scripts and other hacks that allow people to like triple and quadruple fire. So you're not going to see any difference unless you've been using hacks. You may, though, feel like they're a little bit smoother, and the reason that they weren't so smooth is because they were trying to combat this problem a different way, and it made the guns feel sluggish. So that actually is a bonus. They should feel less sluggish now, and they found a much better answer to that. So guys, that pretty much covers it. There's not really a whole lot else in this update, but it is a ton of quality of life changes, which is really important. Right now, Rust needs a lot of tweaking to make it feel good again. They're working on that. They're working on the workbenches, which will be the progression system for the game. But, you know, that's still a ways off, so we just have to kind of be patient. As always, guys, don't forget to click that like button, and we will see you guys next time.